You accepted the CEO job at DocuSign after having taken several years off to be a stay-at-home single dad. You had been at Responses 10 years before
Yes.
that. Why did you decide to make the decision to step away completely from the workplace?
Yeah, it was a really easy decision, and it was the best decision I think I've made professionally in my life. So Oracle bought Responses, and we'd been a reasonably successful public company, and I felt good about that. In some ways, I had a lot of confidence and I had a lot of pride in where I was professionally. And I had recently become a single father, and I had two boys, middle school and high school. And it just hit me. It was my last chance. I'd always been a very involved father, but it was a chance to say, I can really, really focus on them and before they go off into the world. And again, it was a fantastic decision. It was 3.5, tremendous years. But I think it was easy for me to make that decision because I wasn't feeling uncomfortable about my career success or my career opportunities. I also knew that having run Responses, which was pretty big scale SaaS company, and SaaS was clearly going to be the future of software. So I didn't feel like if I decided I wanted to go back and work, it would be that difficult. So I felt I was fortunate to have opportunities would be there if I wanted them. And I didn't do zero work. I did join a few boards, and I was working a little bit with a private equity firm. But I made breakfast every morning, dinner every night. I got to every lacrosse and soccer game. My kids played the sports I played in college, so it was like fun to go to their things. And I was there. I drove carpool. I did it all.
You did carpooling too.
Carpool is the best place to hear what's going on.
Oh my God, yes,
because you
right?
sit quietly
Same thing
and you
with
get
my
the kids and you hear what's really happening.
Because sometimes they forget that you're in the car with them.
That's
Once
the
the
goal.
conversation
That's
gets
the goal.
going.
You got to get quiet. You just
Exactly.
and you start
Little
listening.
fly in the car.
Yeah. So it was great. It was the best experience, and I think it made me a better. Now coming back to work, I think it made me a better manager, and I think it made me a better colleague, and so I'm really glad to have had the experience.
In what way did it make you a better manager, a better leader?
Well, I think first of all, you get new experiences. If you keep doing the same thing over and all, you don't have a new perspective. I had a new perspective about someone and who was putting the focus first on their family, and I'd always put huge focus on my family, but I had a competing career focus. And I realized we have a lot of employees in the world that they are single parents or they're juggling so many different things. Some people we now have in our workforce, the phenomenon, they're taking care of kids and they're taking care of their parents.
I know.
Right? And so you have to realize you have to meet that person where they are, and you have to design programs for them.